Want to have fun with schoolies? Fisherman senior editor Fred Golofaro has a technique that works great with light tackle. Fred?
You know, a lot of people have been coming up to us, especially the past several weeks, past month, some of the beaches we've been fishing, and we're seriously out fishing. A lot of guys that are throwing 10, 11-foot rods and the typical diamond jig and tube with a teaser. Yes, you'll catch plenty of fish on that rig. Some days you will, some days you won't. The nice thing with the snap jigging is when the fish aren't in a feeding mode, the technique does incite strikes. And some days where we've had 30 to 40 fish apiece, guys are just picking away, so it does make a big difference. Your choice of tackle is critical. You want, first of all, we use light tackle, small rod, 6-foot rod is ideal. This happens to be a Loomis medium action. It's actually designed for freshwater bass fishing, matched up to a 2500 or 3000 series reel and 10-pound test. Yes, 10-pound test is all you need on this outfit, and it does play into the effectiveness of the technique. Less water resistance, less wind resistance, and very good feel for the jig. I'll connect a 3 to 4 feet, sometimes go as far as 5 or 6 feet of 20 or 30 pound test mono, and you want to tie direct to the jig, to the bucktail. Notice there's nothing on here, there's no trailer, it's a plain unadorned bucktail. And again, all this is part of what makes it successful. The final item is the actual snap jigging technique itself. Takes a lot of effort, but it's really, I see people try to imitate what we're doing on the beach, and they're giving like a half-hearted snap, a jerk. You want a real exaggerated snap, but the key to that is maintaining contact with the lure when you're doing that. That means when you snap it, you have to reel down, make sure there's no slack between your rod and the lure, because almost every hit will come as that bucktail's dropping, and you won't be able to feel that if you have any slack at all. So very critical. It takes some practice. Once you master it, believe me, your catch results are going to improve dramatically. Definitely worth the effort and time. The bucktails I use are tied by Captain John Padalano. They're called premium bucktails. My two favorites are the sand eel pattern and the bay anchovy pattern. Put all that together and you'll have a ball. I mean, would you rather be catching 22, 24, 26-inch fish on a rod like this, or on a 10, 11-foot surf rod with 30-pound test? Give it a try. You will be very surprised at the results. This technique does not only apply to those small fish. I've had fish up to 30 pounds this fall already. Captain John's had multiple fish in the 30s, up to 45 inches. And yes, you can land them on this tackle. And believe it or not, it doesn't take any longer than it does on the big rod. Fish a tight drag. A 10-pound fish shouldn't be able to take any drag. You can put tremendous pressure on these outfits. The braid obviously tests out more than 10-pound test. And again, there's no problem handling a bigger fish. I've had, as I said, fish to 30 pounds and multiple fish, 18, 20 pounds on this rod. The nice part, as I said, though, is you will have a lot more fun catching the bulk of those fish you're going to be catching, which are anywhere from 18 to 26, 27 inches.